How you doing, everybody? My name is Kinesis, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club, where everything's happy and no one has sadness in their hearts. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decide that's a little too much. No, go to her house, dude. Go to her house. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing mOnIkA, I'm sure the event will be great too. Tiddlywinks, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. mOnIkA's placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that has all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought mOnIkA would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Yes! You should take a little responsibility for her, Tiddlywinks. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. Kinda left her hanging this morning, you know. Exchange? mOnIkA, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. But, I stammer embarrassed, did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? It makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry, I probably know a lot more than you think. mOnIkA is being friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Is she one of those people that, like, manipulates her friends? Is she a social manipulator? Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. You need to go to her house right now. Right now. Tiddlywinks, what's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori. Thank you! Thank you! Fucking fuck! Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. mOnIkA calls out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her, help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer, since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all, waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Say, holy fuck! What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession? That has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I told her I loved her, she would have known I was lying. There's nothing... Oh my god. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough, and now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. I still couldn't do what she needed from me, and now I can never take it back. Never. 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 Are you fucking kidding me? What the f- Oh, I get it now. mOnIKA's evil. What happens if I start a new game? What the fuck is going on? I see an annoying girl riding towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sign idle in front of the crosswalk and let bleh catch up to me. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there'd be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Tiddlywinks? mOnIkA! Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Ah. Yeah, it has. mOnIkA smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. mOnIkA was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Aha, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature. Sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything, reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature, too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did mOnIkA say she? Hey, Tiddlywinks, by any chance are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like mOnIkA? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Oh, awesome. You're really sweet, Tiddlywinks, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go, then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to mOnIkA and her irresistible smile. Sold my soul. She a demon? I timidly follow mOnIkA across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used by third-year classes and activities. mOnIkA, full of energy, swings on the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Tiddlywinks. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're mOnIkA's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual, and this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So, I ran into Tiddlywinks in the classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, mOnIkA, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry, I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Tiddlywinks? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, mOnIkA and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to mOnIkA. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. mOnIkA must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down a teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Hey, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. I believe you. Well, teen reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. What the fuck is going on? I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Tiddlywinks, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri chases around a teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels. Okay, this is like pretty much the same stuff. Okay, so we're still gonna write a poem when we get home. Okay, this is different.
I think you're right, mOnIkA. We should probably start finding activities for all us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Tiddlywinks?
Hold on, there's still one problem. And then there's the whole, I never said I would join this club. mOnIkA may have convinced me, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But, I'm sorry, I thought,
The girls exchange glances before mOnIkA turns back to me.
I guess I need to tell you the
truth, Tiddlywinks. The thing is, we don't have enough members to form an official club. We need 4, and I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed, so if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Tiddlywinks?
Yeah. It could be fun, right?
You really did scare me for a moment.
I mean, if you really just left after all this, I'd be super pissed. She didn't make cupcakes, though. Tiddlywinks, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. mOnIkA looks over at me once more. Tiddlywinks, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star mOnIkA with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course mOnIkA. Will I be really happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, shit. God. Waterfalls fill me with joy with their boops and their twirls. My papa's desire for shiny feathers hold me, make me pout, and I play and hop into their smile. From my cheeks, I giggle like a puppy, and sugar lollipops are tasty. Sugar lollipops are awesome. With Doki Doki. Doki Doki laugh. Fucking, okay, whatever. Hi again, Tiddlywinks. This is a very short episode, so I'm just gonna keep going. Alright? This is fucking weird. She's been erased from existence. How the Hi again, Tiddlywinks. Glad to see you didn't run away on us, haha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Tiddlywinks. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh!
Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by mOnIkA. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Are you in front of the thing? Are you in front of it? Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room. Mama... Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying mOnIkA and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
I'm sorry, Tiddlywinks. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay?
Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance.
Anyway, now that you're here in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read.
Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask.
Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess.
No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to.
Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want to feel left out, so pick a book month I might enjoy. Short read, so it should keep your attention if you don't usually read. We could, discuss it if you wanted. Oh, it's very sweet. She even picked out a book for me. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, at least you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expect mOnIkA to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. I hear Natsuki uttered an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Fucking mOnIkA. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is going to mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't really admit you're super into it until you figure out what the other person thinks. How'd you know, anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one of the book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. Dude. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. Probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Haha, you're so funny. Hey, I wasn't judging. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Tiddlywinks. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book. In fact, Natsuki pulls the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Ah, I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Can't handle the moe, bruh. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. Okay, is this the same? That's different. Everything up until this point was completely the same. At least it's safe here in the club room, except mOnIkA's kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Paid off in the end. You mean here I am reading it. It's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe, but at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So... This is cute. Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Well, hey! No! Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. mOnIkA reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give... She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Tiddlywink. She's fine. It just happens every now and again. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? Well, Natsuki first. I told her I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like mOnIkA said. Everything revolves around mOnIkA. It's concerning me. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad, but you're supposed to show me some dumb poem, make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... you don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that, though. I say that mostly to myself. Oh, Natsuki must really hate me or something. Or she wants to do it. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because mOnIkA will make me if I don't. Okay, that's the same one. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style could make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. I'm talking like this because everything's the same right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and see what is different. Hold on, I'm trying to find the game file for this. Whoa, hold on. This was in the thing. It says happy thoughts. There's also a text document that says, can you hear me? There's a little devil inside all of us. Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality is a writhing, twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their host, seeping through every little crevice they can find, into their willpower, starving them of all motivation and desire, into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfort food, or into a newly opened gash in their skin, hidden only by the sleeves of a cute new shirt. Such a deplorable, tangled mass is already present in every single one of them. That's why I choose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot. Okay, alright, so I'm in the character files, and she's been deleted. She's literally been deleted from the game. Wait, what the fuck? Uncaught exception occurred. Oh geez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec, I can probably fix this, I think. Actually, no, this would be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Aha, well, here goes nothing. What the fuck? mOnIKA's a demon! She's a video game demon! Okay, Moving on. I don't really care how old everyone is, but Natsuki's feeling proud that I won't take that away from her. I don't care. Okay, I'm gonna show it to Yuri now, because you know what? Fuck mOnIkA. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine, don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah? Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
Ah, so it's that bad.
No.
Okay, is this all the same? Now mOnIkA. Hi, Tiddlywinks. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up, and I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Tiddlywinks. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? I'm curious. Nope, just a character file. Yeah, that's true. I hand mOnIkA my poem. I like it, Tiddlywinks. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. I just made Natsuki her next target. Great. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. Sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down, like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's still small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? What the fuck are you talking about? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound very confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Oh, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Wait, this is different. Hole in the wall, but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see in color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling plays tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. What was her first poem? Can I find that? What the fuck? She deleted my saves. Hold on. Wait! You fucking bitch. You fucking bitch. I'm pissed. Now I need to pull this up. Hold on. Just give me a sec. Okay. So, the first one said, hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. A reel, blind like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite chaos. Choices. I realize now I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. But no, he wasn't looking at me, blah, 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 blah. What the fuck does that even mean? Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany. Yeah, something like that. Kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's mOnIkA's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point and tries hard to make a point, you'll never make any progress. Just focus yourself and get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll get a big, dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. The music is different. It's flatter. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, mOnIkA is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper showing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyes furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
God, my back is killing me.
Ah, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
Heh. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. mOnIkA liked it, and Tiddlywinks did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come up across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Tiddlywinks liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what you're just...
Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Tiddlywinks appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh, and how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Oh, shit! Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Tiddlywinks started showing up. That's funny every time. Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki.
I'm gonna let this go. How long will this go?
As long as you look, Natsuki.
Me? Look who's talking, you wannabe edgy bitch. Oh shit.
Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend.
See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know.
If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening...
Oh god! It's spooky Kinesis! Oh god! I mean, who? Nobody? Spooky Kinesis doesn't exist. What are you talking about?
Oh my god. Think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try.
Whoa, be careful. You might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't... No! No! What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Tiddlywinks hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Ah! Suddenly Yuri turns toward me as she just noticed I was standing here. Tiddlywinks, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. I didn't get to read that, unfortunately. I can't side with anyone. Well, shit, Yuri's technically not in the wrong here. Huh! Hi. mOnIkA? Hey, Tiddlywinks? Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? Can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes, but I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend more time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri?
I didn't mean it.
I believe you. No idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did.
Tiddlywinks, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today.
It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at mOnIkA.
You can go first, mOnIkA. I'd like to stay a little bit longer.
I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done.
Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today.
It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri.
It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Tiddlywinks. It would just be embarrassing with you listening.
I guess I don't really have a choice, do I?
I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate
Your understand. Yuri's still there in the game files. Hop on Pop is a terrible book. It would do better with more flying. Parfait, which is shiny and makes me giggle every time I go to the party to play Poof, which is a game where you actually have to say boop. My cat likes to nibble on my ribbon that comes from my skirt, which I wear when I go visit family. And I like playing games and skipping and eating milk. Eating milk. Basically cheese. Fluffy. Fluffy Puppy. That's the end of the poem. Fluffy Puppy. That's also the title. Okay, we gotta stop first. We gotta stop for this episode. Oh my god, I will pick this up next time. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please go kick tomorrow's butt, because if you don't, it's gonna kick yours, and I cannot wait to see you in the next adventure. And as always, onward to glory!
Huh?